what's interesting about these workers and the folks who are applying for these jobs, these are all kinds of workers, not your typical sort of warehouse workers, folks who've lost jobs, some who normally have sort of white-collar jobs as well as blue-collar jobs. Talk to us about who these people are and what they're doing.
Yeah, that's right. Small business owners, accountants, folks who've been in delivery driving or warehouse work before. The gamut. I'm not sure there's a lot of companies that could digest or even hire 100,000 people in just a few weeks, as you said. But Amazon's done that, and they're certainly turning on the tap for more. 175,000 over whatever it would be 8 weeks would be pretty unprecedented for them. But it definitely seems, in contrast to some of their usual seasonal hiring, that they're pulling in folks from kind of all walks of life, as you said.
Meantime, the company is continuing to face controversy. It's on the front page of newspapers, it's fodder for comedy show hosts, just how Amazon is treating its workers. There's been a lot of worker unrest. The company is fighting, safety issues across the country and around the world where workers are continuing to test positive, some of these warehouses being shut down. This is kind of a PR nightmare for Amazon when you would think this could be Amazon's time to shine, given that it's one of the only ways to get the stuff that we need. Amazon just launched a new round of commercials with workers wearing masks. This time, the last round of commercials didn't get so much positive feedback because the workers in those commercials weren't wearing masks. Now they are wearing masks, and I'm still seeing comments on social media that, this is Amazon pretending to care about its workers. Talk to us just about the PR nightmare that Amazon is facing right now.
So I think some of this snuck up on Amazon. They're not used to talking a whole lot about their warehouse workers. Like we've seen, negative stories for years and years about conditions in their buildings. But I think as their own workers started getting sick, they weren't really prepared for kind of the degree of the backlash and frankly the degree of fear among their own employees. Right, folks have been calling us, been calling other news outlets to raise concerns that maybe in a different time they would have just kept quiet about. So I think that this definitely snuck up on Amazon, and you've certainly seen their PR machine ramp up. Just in the last few weeks here, they've got a daily blog going now, kind of outlining safety measures as they roll them out with evolving, federal and WHO guidance. They've got that commercial series you mentioned. Jeff Bezos even went and visited one of these things in sort of an Instagram-ready moment. So they definitely seem to be belatedly catching up and realizing that, to avoid some of these negative headlines, they've got to put their own face forward.